ekele ma ha na-eze ndị Igbo bụ ihe ndị ihe anyị na-eme na-amasị nke ọma ana masị nke onye chiri ya zero. Nna m gba mbọchị ebe ị ga-enwetara m data ugbu a ka ị nwee ike lere m vidio ka ị nweta ihe DPM nke ndị Biafra kwuru ka ya pisi na osi n'ọnụ anyị wee pụta. Ihe Dr. Ngozi Orabueze kwuru na nke ikpeazụ a gbasara Maazị Simon Ekpa na dịka otu ọnọdụ Biafra si aga na nke ikpeazụ a, nna m ọ ga-amasị m ugbu a ka ị nwee ike gee vidio ka ị nwee ike nweta ihe anyị na-ekwu. Tụsaa vidio ka ndị ọzọ soro nweta ya. Nna m chọrọ m data ugbu a lere m vidio ka ị nwee ike nweta m na-ekwu. Lekere vidio m nwanne m.
So much, and then like he rightly said, the war for the restoration of the independent state of Biafra was a war which only those that truly wanted their freedom and those that were truly following our Prime Minister will understand what happened in Finland. There were a couple of things that played out that would have really derailed the declaration of the United States of Biafra. One, from the Zoo government. Zoo government never wanted us to declare. That was why what happened to the PM happened just like a few weeks before that event in Finland. They planned it very, very well. They targeted that period, and they were able to execute it at that period. And if you like the letter that came from PM, I didn't release all the letters. I only released some portion where he told me to take over until it comes out. But in that letter too, you will see the portion where who in the world that follows Prime Minister Simon Ekpa will ever think or dream that at any point PM could even suggest that we postpone the convention. That shows you they planned real bad. So anybody following the Prime Minister to hear that kind of suggestion will tell you that there was so much that went on the ground. There was so much. And I thank God for my life. Without what I know, nobody, even in the brigade, nobody would have stopped these individuals from stopping the restoration of the United States of Biafra. Nobody will do that. So even after the declaration, even before the declaration, some of them came in this brigade cabinet with different excuses why we have to postpone the declaration. Even paying for the hall was a last minute something. And this is the declaration we've been planning since February of 2024. Till the last minute or few days to the start of the declaration, the event venue was not paid out for. And there's somebody that calls himself finance minister, and they will be claiming to Biafra and they are doing this. Oh, my boss. But few days to the opening of the event day, that hall, only the Spirit of God touched them to pay for that hall. And then the referendum analysis. We've been having referendums since February. One of them now that they're going around doing meeting with United Kingdom people yesterday, Chomo Goma. She said that we cannot declare without her giving the analysis of the referendum. And this analysis, referendum difference, we've been voting since almost February, March. And this is somebody that was chairing the committee. So just on the 28th of November, a day before the start of the event, Shomo Koma was with this all their group saying we cannot declare because she doesn't have the analysis of our referendum ready. And she's the only one that can do that. She's the only one that has that analysis. I don't have to. If I release the meeting that we had on that 28th, some Biafrans were screaming and cursing that they can never stop the declaration of this independence on the 29th. And somebody that was the chair of a committee that knows that from February to November, that one of the things we have to present to the world is the analysis of the referendum. So even though the referendum ended on the 28th, it's just adding maybe 1 or 2 days to what she already has. But during that meeting on the 28th, she said nothing is ready, therefore we cannot declare. I don't want to release some private information about meetings that we have with these individuals, but every Biafran should go and thank God for people like us. Thank God that I was there. They planned real bad. Biafrans were screaming. The Biafrans were crying on the meeting we have on the 28th that there's nothing that will stop us from declaring on the 29th. Because if we come to Finland, we do all the dancing, we do all the singing, we do everything, and we do not have one of the basic reasons, major reason why we were in Finland, which is the declaration of our independence. Then what have we achieved? Already some of them have planned. On that second, there was so much chaos. The one that was called Bam Bam Bam, he was like pacing up and down. They were creating so much chaos to invite the Finnish police. And once the police come, the next thing, they will say, everybody disperse. And we are not going to do that declaration on that second. Their plan was deep. Their cut is deep. But only through Biafrans we understand. But we thank God. I stood my ground. The Biafran cabinet members at that meeting, about 40-something, they all stood their ground. But these individuals, they were opposed to that. Anyway, we thank God that we did it. That's all I have to say.
Wanna biko kedu ihe wetara na video ile chere ugbu a? Kwukere nọ na comment section ka ya pa isi na ọ bụ na ọ na-eke isi wee ya. Kedu ihe wetara na video a? Kọọ ya na comment section ka anyị mata obi gị. Tụsaa video ka ndị ọzọ soro nweta ya. Igbo ndị nwe na ndị nwe otu a ka ọ ha na m n'ọnụ. Ndewo.